Hello, welcome to the program Big Talk on Global TV. My name is Topsy Gimba. Today we are going to take a holistic look into what really happened in Venezuela, where we saw American armed forces, went to Caracas, that's the capital of Venezuela, in the night of yesterday, and then kidnapped the sitting president and flew him into America. It has been a very big issue globally, and most people are really thinking whether or not the sovereignty of a nation stands in an issue like the way it happened yesterday. And I decided to invite a respected Nigerian who has served in the Nigerian army for a very long time, who contributed immensely in peacekeeping, either Yugoslavia, Liberia, wherever, Sierra Leone, who worked so hard to ensure those countries stabilize, including Nigeria, as a matter of fact, because a military officer in Nigeria and not any other person than Garus Gololo. Garus Gololo, it's a pleasure having you on the program Big Talk on Global TV. You watch us on DSTV channel 365 and Star Times 276. Can you hear me, sir?
Thank you very much for having me. I think to have me is very good. It's against the UN shattered for you to invent another country. It's against the United Nations, because the United Nations have to prove in order that UN peacekeeper, United Nations protection for the UN and all that. But you cannot just go to the country without a military and independent. You invent them. It's against the shattered law in the United Nations, and even the international law 283 versus Cap H1. So 2 has been warranted independent country to invented by another country and take their prison.
Okay, so if you look at
have gone beyond what they are doing, it doesn't support that.
Dr. Garus Gololo, if you check the history of can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm hearing.
I said, if you check the history of Venezuela as a country in the Caribbean area, that's South America, is one of these countries that is very rich. It has oil far more than that of Saudi Arabia or either Iran. Any country at all that has oil, Venezuela has more oil than any of those countries. But today, corruption and the cocaine pushing is noticeable in that country far more than any other place in the country. And again, if you look at what is happening in that country, Nicolas Maduro, who is now in America's custody, used to peddle with cocaine just to make sure those hard drugs get into America, and the young ones will take that and become a problem to the nation. And so Donald Trump, when he came to power, he realized that those boys get indulged in this kind of drug addiction due to what Maduro has allowed that to happen, shipping those through Colombia. And he felt it was important for him to strike like the way he did just in the 90s at about 3 o'clock local time.
One of the things of the US, anywhere they start Iran. They kill Saddam Hussein. Do they won't stop? They strike Afghanistan 20 years. Do they succeed? They strike Libya. Do they succeed? UN they are taking themselves as the powerful wall. The wall, which it is as where we are, the generation we are, the global war. It has changed. There's no colonies. That colonies is gone. But Donald Trump, if he want to fight, why don't you arrest Netanyahu, whom International Criminal Court give arrest warrant, and he's still giving him bomb to kill Palestine? If you want to do it freely, why? And he's even supporting the Ukraine for a peace, and he say Russia want to invade. So why does he invent Venezuela if that is the case? Why does he invent Venezuela? He's cautioning Putin, even give Putin sanctions. Because what happened, anything happened in the US, they don't count for it. That is why they can do anything they feel they can do. If the first time they went to Libya, they have the free course, they might have not committed this thing. But the point is, they allow them to do whatever they feel to do, and they won't quiet. That's the problem we're having. That's the problem, and it's very wrong for even Donald Trump to ask, okay, why is he going around with Netanyahu? They want to chase Palestine out from there. That's why they say they are giving Somaliland independence so that they can push them there, build estate for themselves. It's a criminal attitude. As far as concerned that what he wants, an attack, is a criminal act. Simple.
Now look
I don't care to die. I don't care. I don't fear Donald Trump for anything. He's a human being. I'm a human being. What the hell about it?
Dr. Garis Gololo, look at, you served in various peacekeeping missions in Africa and even beyond. I thought for a country to seek any other foreign assistance is due to the fact that either the country is being overwhelmed and requires being assisted. You were one of the forces that were used either in Yugoslavia, Liberia, Somalia, as well as Liberia at all. Why this country that you served there with these missions, were they not sovereign nations?
They are sovereign nation, and what happened? It is the United Nations will sit and vote, and the number of the soldiers they need from each country. Then they give for instance, in Lebanon, they give it UNIFIL. In Yugoslavia, they give it United Nations Protection Force in Yugoslavia. So the UN will sit and give a name to that protection who are going to the soldiers who are going there as a peacekeeper, not for a country to go and invent country. And you as a peacekeeper, you don't invent the country, you mediate so that peace can retain. You maintain all posts, you have your OP observation post, you have all the airports so that nobody can land and throw a bomb against the citizens of that area. You store their property and the nation itself, so that when it comes back, you hand over to the person, elected president, and you go away. But the main purpose is a crisis, and United Nations have to vote for it. The United Nations did not vote anything. Just Donald Trump wants and invented Venezuela, and is accusing another world leader like Russia. He sanctioned them, and he failed to sanction Israel.
Dr. Garis Gololo, if you look at Venezuela as a country in this Caribbean country, Southern America, so to speak, it is very rich. But if you look at the level of corruption and the economic disaster under the reign of former president that's now been arrested by America and then is in custody, that's Nicolas Maduro. If you look at the way when he was there, you know, as president of this country, people have been suffering to a large extent. That the value of the money is not by counting, but it's by weighing how much you want to buy, putting it in a scale before you buy an item. You can imagine the level at which it has gone. Do you think we should allow this country to continue while some people will be suffering and few others will be enjoying because we are suffering?
If actually they are suffering, the country have to raise observation and United Nations have to intervene, not to use individual to go and, because this is a kidnapping. Donald Trump kidnapped the president of Venezuela. He don't arrest him, he kidnapped him. That is the rule. There is no way you can just go to another country. The purpose, I think you hear, he said they want to rule for the meanwhile. They invented Venezuela just to get oil. They invented Libya to get oil. They invented Iran to get oil. They invented Afghanistan to get what they're supposed to do because they had that is Afghanistan, and they did it for 20 years. But why US doesn't have anything to do? They go around. Last one.
Dr. Gololo, sir.
Why do they attack Venezuela when they have 95% Christian?
Okay.
It's just a lie. They just want to occupy the country and keep their oil. It's a criminal attitude. Simple. But
you know, America as a country has enough oil for itself as a nation. Not necessarily buying, but it has crude oil in the country.
They don't have oil.
America has oil.
They don't have refinery.
I say it has.
Where is the refinery?
It has oil.
They don't have refinery. In US, they don't have oil.
It has oil. It's oil that
oil from Qatar, Sudan. They don't have oil, Oga. They don't have oil. I was here. They import oil from Arab nation. They don't have oil. Or any country they invent like Libya, they put their pipe continue coming to their country. You will see what they will do for Venezuela. Okay, if there's corruption charging, they throw himself have a corruption charge in US. Don't you see them protesting for him? And even in the court? How can a criminal charge a criminal? What are you talking about?
You are talking about United Nations. You are talking about United Nations. This is a country.
Corruption charges and is charging corrupt person. What are you talking about?
You are talking about United Nations. Time without number, Donald Trump has accused United Nations of not being strong as it's supposed to be as an organization in fighting issues around the world. It is there and it is toothless as a matter of fact. And so if you keep insisting, if you keep insisting, pardon, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm talking about United Nations, which you often refer to. United Nations as an organization that's supposed to look into issues around the world. It does not do the work like the way America does as a nation alone. But this is coming up. United Nations.
America don't allow United Nations to do the job. That is why they carry them from Switzerland to UN, so to United States, so that they can be able to use them. They have put US into their pocket. They US down to their tool. Oh, don't you see when they vote for giving Palestine the country of their own? How many people vote? But they want and declare Somaliland. Two of them, himself and that criminal who is international criminal court, give arrest warrant for him to arrest Netanyahu, and he's going with him around. Who is in the war? Who kill people more than Netanyahu? And he is not arrested. And UN president is going with him, say Venezuela is this. Look, let us understand something. UN, they have interest in a country whom you say they are killer murders. Simple.
You talking about Somaliland that has been declared by the Israeli government as a sovereign nation now. Don't forget that Somaliland.
How can Israel declare they kill 47,000 Palestine?
Somaliland.
It's a criminal killer.
Dr. Gololo, Somaliland.
Netanyahu is a criminal. He's a criminal and he's a wanted somebody because they give arrest warrant to arrest him. And any country in mind will arrest him. Simple.
So let me put it this way so that you understand the international political dimension in making Somali to become an independent nation. Somaliland is very close. Somaliland is very close to.
It's not independent. Independent where? Who? That criminal will give a country.
But that country was at a point declared before now, 1990 or thereabout, as a sovereign nation, behaving totally different from Sudan, everything, their culture, their whatever. Besides just being Muslims, they are totally different in culture. But because they are few in number, it has a population of about 5 million only. So the Sudan power has weigh its own power on the Somaliland, and so they felt it was important to become an independent nation, and so Netanyahu declared that particular area to become independent. Is that considered to be bad at all?
Cannot declare a nation when he himself is a killer and he cannot be able to agree for Palestine to be a whole state. How many thousand do you think Palestine? How many people did they kill in Somaliland? Okay, that killer, Netanyahu only killer for himself and his house. No one will recognize them.
So in this,
not only if they recognize Palestine. Netanyahu is a criminal. I repeat it. Somebody who killed 48 million, including 46.5 children, and you plug their food, plug where they're getting medicine, and you say you're giving another people independent. Who are you? It's not possible.
So, now, Dr. Gololo, look at it. Is there any lessons to be learned for countries that supposed to manage, the countries that are not managing their own citizens effectively, despite the wealth they have?
No, every country, even Nigeria, we are not managing our resources because we have the bad leaders. We have the bad leaders. That is why we are where we are. We're supposed to be higher than where we are. In a situation where we produce 2 military leaders from here to Nigeria, there is no express. We are talking about this in the closest state to Abuja. Our leader, from the beginning, we have a leader who only know themselves and their wife. In a situation where governor will go US and buy house, go Dubai and buy house before you don't have 5 kobo. It's a leadership. So we have to come back with the masses. Forget about religion, the tribe where you come from. Leadership is what you need. We vote a leader who can be able to help us and remove us from this genocide, this killing, this hot cake that we cannot be able to feed, and no security, no light, no water, nothing. So in Africa, okay, look at this military now. Ibrahim Traoré. He's a young man. Look at what he's doing in Burkina Faso. You won't believe it. I was in Burkina Faso. You can't believe it. For the years, France are eating their money. They don't do anything. When they send them up, they are developing. Look at Niger. When they send France up, they are developing. As long as we are going with these white people, we can never succeed in Africa. we always remain where we are because they don't want us to open eye.
Talking about Nigeria because of bad leadership, are you more or less being a leader in APC? Are you indicting yourself?
Yeah, because look, when they say a leader, somebody who vote by the people, for the people, and to vote. Not military appointment. Military appointment, I can be a Georgia, I can be division today, tomorrow I can be elsewhere. So, but I'm talking of people whom we elected, vote them. Some people died during their vote. They did not treat us the way they're supposed to treat us. And that thing is not only Nigeria, even US, they are protesting against he himself, Netanyahu himself. And then even the Donald Trump. Last one, when he lost the election, don't you see how you caused problem? They even went to the assembly and destroyed the one Kamala Harris. She did not even go anywhere. Those people, they are not a leader that you can even talk to you. This is nobody can say something today. By 5 minutes, you don't change it. Me, I take Donald Trump as a president of the US.
Are you of the opinion that what Donald Trump is doing around the globe is only trying to amass wealth for the country rather than really serving those countries? Is that what you are saying? Looking at the critical example that I just made, looking at the way Venezuela is when it was under the control by deposed Nicolas Maduro. Are you more or less saying that Donald Trump is actually having a hidden agenda far more than what we know, when you know very well that there is corruption in that country as it is?
Listen, you don't see where kidnapper can charge and robber. Donald Trump is they charge him for corruption charges. Don't you see when they are going court in the US? I observed that this is 2 times when they are going for the case. 2 times they charge him for corruption charges and he's charging the other person says he's also a corrupt. How can you kidnapper charge armed robber? He's the same thing now. There's no two ways about it. He is corrupt, the money is corrupt also because they charge him for corruption charges.
Now look at it, this case. Aside from just going to Venezuela and then captured the president of that country, right now is in custody in New Zealand. That's in Brooklyn in New Zealand. I mean in New York, so to speak. Are you of the opinion, like the way they came to Nigeria recently, what's your own opinion on that categorically? Looking at what happened in Venezuela and the way it happened during Christmas period in Nigeria.
Yeah, we see during this, what happened is that I saw the Minister of Foreign Affairs say they have a joint cooperation. How can you join cooperation with the US whom they don't need you? They hit a bomb. Where they hit the bomb is in Sokoto. That area where they hit the bomb, they don't have ISIS. There's no ISIS in Nigeria. We have Boko Haram, we have SWAP, we have bandits. But where they hit the bomb, they cannot even kill a short rat. So you are telling me now where they are targeting the Sokoto town. After that, they enter Katina. What I understand that Donald Trump just take that bomb against Muslim. That's all. That's my take, and that is the truth of the matter.
Dr. Garus,
why don't we go and attack Venezuela? How many people there for Venezuela? They hit 17.83 bombs. You know how many people died because they don't account them?
Dr. Garus Gololo, it is for you to know that Donald Trump does not have any religious intention in his mind. As much as you know Venezuela, there is a Christian country, and yet he was able to do what he did. Will you now say what is happening in Nigeria is more or less a religious attack he's doing to some other persons in the country, you mean?
Of course, that is what you want to do. Okay, why does he take the bomb in Sokoto? Why don't you go to Lake Chad or Zambia forest, where the people are? There's nothing where they hit on that temple. They don't know even what is bandits, what is armed robber. They don't know. How do they take the bomb to that place?
Are you saying that the Tomahawk, the missiles they launch in Tangaza, like you said, it didn't even kill rats? Is that what you are saying?
Look at what happened now. Netanyahu come out say he is coming out also to attack Nigeria. Somebody who 46 people. 47,000 Palestine is supporting, they are giving him bomb to kill. Me, I'm not even supporting US. US should stay on their own. Nigeria should stay on their own. We are independent country. What do you mean? If we want to die, we die. We don't need Donald Trump to come for do anything for us. We don't need anything US. If the ambassador can go, fuck him, he can go away. What are we not a Somali country? How can somebody come and serve us in a country with all the experience? We don't go first with the US. I have seen that. This US was in the class. Written, I think what you're talking about. We go for practical, beat them off. They are telling me US military, which military? One way in Yugoslavia, one they don't say they are fighting in Bosnia. They bring medical team, one they kill 30. They run, go back, they carry medical team from their saying it's like if they shoot you, they remove bullet. Is it the people that you're talking about?
In your missions that you carry out in most countries, Yugoslavia, Liberia, and many others, you mean you didn't influence any government to take over at a point so that the country or those countries will get back to themselves?
No, the country ruled by themselves. Your own is only to survive the country of security. The country elect their leader by themselves, not for United Nations to elect the leader. Or say I'm ruling the country. No. Even ECOMOG is the same thing. But Liberia, they give the independence 1847, but US did not appear in Liberia. Even the ambassador out in Congo is guarded by Nigerian ECOMOG. So what you're telling me about soldier US, when I know them very well, we operate from in Somalia, they collect their ship. Ali Mahdi Mohammed collect their ship and they run away, leave the ship.
American ship?
Yes, he run away. Ali Mahdi Mohammed tell them say he's coming by 8 o'clock and he come by 8 o'clock. He blow them, collect the US ship.
So in your opinion, America can be subdued?
America can subdue 100%. They don't have capable military forces. We have military land. They have military. We don't need any of their involvement. Simple. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should remove his hand from US support or anything. Or else he will put us into a confusion like Venezuela.
But look at it.
It's a lesson to all leaders.
But look at it. The issue of insecurity in this country has been lingering for a very long time, running to about 15 years and still counting. And the government appeared at a point to become so helpless, and the bandits, were having a field day all over the country. And to seek help, like the way we are beginning to see, you consider it as a military officer who served before, now retired. You consider that action to be bad?
No, it's very wrong for another country to come and support another youth. They can sell weapons for you have it if you need it. But even in US, in Christmas, don't you see when they want to club and kill many people? And even they kill school, where is the Donald Trump when they went to school and kill the student? Where is he? All this security is everywhere. Why is he when they want to kill the people? Okay, why is the Donald Trump when they kill the student in the school in New York? Don't you see it? Even in Maryland, in Florida, what are you talking about?
So because this happening in the United States of America, therefore we don't need them in Nigeria, despite the fact that we are almost being consumed in our crisis.
Nigeria should remain as a Nigeria, US should remain as a US. We have a president, we have parliament, we have soldiers, we have air force, we have navy, we have army. Competent is where I come out from.
So what do you think?
We are capable to defend our country. We don't need anything from US.
Dr. Garus, what do you think this fighting this insurgency has lasted for closely 15 years? Is it because their army is not strong, or either the economy is not good, or either the bandits are stronger?
The purpose of fine. You see, when they say a gorilla, it can last for so many times of fighting. Then the weapons they are using, they should change the system. We have 10 types of type of war. So if you use this, it doesn't work. If you are forming arrowhead formation, it doesn't work. You go for equal square. If it doesn't work, you go for another side. If you are attacking with your team mortar before, you change to Shilka. If you are changing to Shilka, you go back to 105. If you are changing to 105, you change to 7.8, so that it will be able to go.
So you mean the army doesn't do that? Nigerian army does not do that?
No, they are doing it, but it's a gorilla. Gorilla, they always want to attack, and so that they will know the appearance they are there.
Okay, is that what it means by gorilla? They attack and disappear.
They will attack and disappear and relocate to another place so that they will not say they are there. They just want to present the appearance, say they are there. But
it is emboldened. If you look at this banditry or insurgency that we've been going through all that long, it's gradually becoming stronger than necessary. And if care is not taken, if no measures are taken, like the way we are beginning to seek help from some international bodies like America, for instance, we are likely to be consumed.
We don't need any help from America, please. Maybe you need help for your radio station.
No, what I'm saying, 15 years down the line, Dr. Baranos, 15 years down the line, and it's still counting, we'll be struggling with this problem for a very long time. That's what I mean. If a problem gets... If the problem gets
even US, they have their own.
If the problem gets bigger than necessary, won't you seek your neighbor's assistance?
We don't need your neighbor assistance. We have African countries who can assist us, not US. We don't need US.
Countries like...
We have people who are honest.
Countries in Africa like...
We have North Korea. All the African countries, we have South Africa who are very decent, even border Niger, even Cameroon, all African countries, let us unite and fight for ourselves, not for US to come and fight for us.
But how many times have we been seeking this assistance from either Niger Republic or Chad? We don't get to see that. After all, it is believed that some of these people had the free access to Nigeria coming through some of these countries, as so far mentioned. Where are their leaders that have not been able to block them, that we feel they are supposed to fight for us?
They are leader. Listen, in a blocking, you cannot be able to block the whole people. Even in the US where you are talking about, they have insurgents, like they have armed robber, they have kidnappers. In the US where you are talking about, maybe you have not been in US, but that is what it is. And they go to school in public, shoot the people. In school, don't you see them in Florida? Don't you see them in New York? Where is the Donald Trump that time? No, my friend. All this thing is just a problem. We are coming to solve our problem by ourselves in our country with our military. We have capable military that can solve our problem. We don't need any support from US. We don't need their support. We don't need anybody.
So what advice will you give to Nigerian government and even the army itself?
You know, already we have been having meeting. I'm a professional. It's my home. I've already speak with most of them and give some guideline, and they take advice from us. We put it in written and give them the guideline and they map out of the place and the type of the map they need and the type of the attack. We know that we have attacked so many places, so this is where you're supposed to go back again. So I advise them many and they take it.
Okay. What advice will you give to the excessive power United States of America has over most of this country that are struggling economically? What advice will you give to United States of America?
The US should not go and attack them, take their president for their resources, for their selfish interest. They should stay on their own. If the country have anything, should apply for United Nations to send peacekeepers, not only US to go and attack. Look at the attack Afghanistan. They all leave their equipment in Afghanistan and they still is the Taliban. What is the deal after killing millions of people for nothing?
Okay, let me take you to your party, that's APC. You have been reading...
I'm not APC, I'm ADC. I retired from APC since.
You didn't tell me about that before, sir. But I used to know you. Your comments...
I'm retired. Say, former chieftain of APC, now ADC chieftains.
Former chieftain of the APC, now ADC chieftain.
Yes.
So what will you say the struggle that we're beginning the fight rather between the minister of the FCT with his governor in Rivers State, where he has successfully defected to become member of the APC, and by assumption he becomes the leader of the party in Rivers State, being the governor of the state.
Sorry, journalist, it's not by assumption. Already Favara is the leader of that party. Any state, which is not a governor now. He's a former governor and a minister. So he should only concentrate on FCT. He's not a party leader in Rivers. There's no way somebody is not a governor. This happened between Akume and Otong. It happened between Ilya and Otong. Akume. So the leader of the party now in Rivers is Favara. And he is going for second time because he has no right to block him for the second time.
But he has told him categorically, he has told Fubara that it is not going to save him for the fact that he jumped from the other party to join the ruling party. That one will not save him to clinch the second tenure by 2027. That's what the minister of the FCT said.
Can he himself, can the weekend himself now bring 3 people? Even councillor, he cannot produce now for Rivers. Councillor. Council, okay, let him contest for even here.
But did
nobody who can do even stay for office anywhere stay is a protest.
Did you see people that welcome?
The protest is a what?
Did you see people? Did you see? Okay, let me hear you.
Yeah.
Let me hear you.
I am telling you that as far as I'm concerned, he cannot be able to deliver one person talking or bringing the river. The governor is going back for a second time. He went for 8 years. Who disturbed him? Who brought him to the politics is Harry Marshall. Does he respect him? Who make him to be governor is the patient Jonathan. Does he respect her? And he was the chief of staff to Amechi, mind you. Does he respect him? Does he respect Peter Odili, who make him to be everything? Let him forget about that thing. You did for thought. You do it. Who killed by sword, he will die by sword. Is what he do. That is what they are doing for him. So for Barra should stand with his 2 legs. He's coming out as a corner. Simple.
but you saw the number of people that came out from Rivers State received the minister of the FCT when he paid a visit to some state, that's Rivers State, and even his own local government particularly. And we see the number of people that really came out to receive him. And you are now saying that he cannot even...
Sorry. Those one, he shattered them from Abba, Abia, Onacha, Wasapa. He paid them money to come. We know Wiki. He don't have anybody. All those one, he just hired them to come so that they will not get popularity.
But what about...
Let him show the popularity now. We'll see it.
But you know, he influenced the state assembly, the members of the state assembly, he influenced them until they left PDP to join APC. And they are still very loyal to him. And they're still very loyal to him because even some of them...
loyal to him, they have dropped him already. As far as I'm talking to you, Wike doesn't have party. Is he PDP? Is he APC? Nobody know which party he belongs to now. You don't see, even the flag is using white, that Israel flag. It's just like Netanyahu, simple.
Are you now saying is that the position of the leadership of the party? Like for instance, what you are saying, is that the position of the leaders of the party, particularly Professor Nantawo Yewada? Is that what he has in mind?
No, the party there's no way, even the party leader, but proof have no right to say which is a leader. He is a law, constitution on the, I will bring the constitution for APC, you see, in any political party. A governor of that state is a leader of the party. Simple. It's a law. Constitution to the party. So Wike cannot break that constitution. After all, Wike doesn't have party. Now for Barana is a member of APC, Abjet card. Does Wike have the membership card? He don't have membership card now. And PDP, he have retired from PDP. So he don't have any party. But support to dismiss him, he was sent away from the party now. He's not in PDP, he just was himself to PDP. You cannot be in a party and do anti-party.
But he's one of the persons being honored, being respected by the Tinubu-led administration. You know that one.
No, me I don't respect him, or maybe you respect him.
I'm talking about the administration. The current
I don't have respect for him. I don't respect him.
The current administration respects
Amechi. I respect other leaders. High Marshal, the late. I respect Peter Odili, Baba Peter Odili. But me, I don't have respect because I served there in LLA. I know I don't have regard for Wike for nothing. Nothing. I don't regard him for anything. I regard him as a minister, simple. And a former governor.
Was it that you crossed road with him or what? Why you don't?
I don't even cross the road. Never a day, I met with him. Won't cross road. You will cross a road with somebody who have a common sense, who can talk to you and advise you what to do. Not somebody who is only for himself and his selfie and his children. Do you see where a minister carry his son go there to go and expect a project? Are they ministers? Carry his son as a delegate to buy. Are they working with the ministry? What are you talking about? But you only take himself and his family. He carry 2 sons as a delegate. Are they member and he dropped the workers who are working there? If the ministry now, state minister, she have nothing to sign, we can collect all.
Dr. Garis Gololo, you know FCT, you are in Abuja, you know.
I want to pray, journalists, I want to pray, it's the time for prayer.
Okay, so just give me a few minutes, sir.
Okay.
What I mean, FCT, that's Federal Capital Territory as it is, completely when election comes, that the way we're expecting it to occur in 2027, the ruling party does not win FCT as it is. But if you look at the area council elections that are coming right now in February this year, February 21 or thereabout, area council FCT, all the 6 area council FCT will be electing their chairman and their councillors. But if you look at the table, how things are already, Wike has changed the table to favor APC, and you feel he's not being respected?
No, what I'm saying is that the election of a local government is different with the election of a president, and is a different with the election of senator, different with the house of rep, different with the governor. No, election, we can stay here and tell anyone what to do. All the state, any ruling party, they are the people who have chairman now. That one doesn't mean anything.
Hey, but because you want to go and pray, honestly, I needed you to stay a little longer so that we'll run off the program in a way we're supposed to. But I'm sorry to keeping you and denying and holding you back for not really going out to pray, sir. I don't know whether you will give me 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. Whether you give me 2 minutes.
I will give you okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying, because he's in the FCT and he can influence election to happen. But don't forget, election in Nigeria is, but anywhere at all, is by numbers. The number you have make you to win. And so if he's able to convince the entire FCT, all the 6 area councils to support APC, and APC is able to get area councils in 2027, don't you think he has done something remarkable?
Let us see it first. We cannot make a marketable toward the day of the election.
No, because if you look at everybody now is APC. It's a very clear indication that indeed what is being expected in February 21 or thereabout. We are going to see all the area councils, chairmen, and even the councillors, all that the way used to be.
Do you know, say during Jonathan, he have 34 governors and he did not win the election. He did not win president. Forget about that one. That one is politics. Let's go for the board first. When we vote, that is where we will determine.
But you know, sir, Jonathan is not Tinubu now. Tinubu is on ground. When it comes to political assessment.
When you are talking of a ground, more politically, Tinubu cannot stand with Jonathan. Because if you tell Jonathan something, he do it. But Tinubu, look at the tax, he say no going back. Is that how politicians are supposed to do? I work for him, we vote him. Don't you listen to the masses who vote you? With this, everything is tax, what are you talking about? You go just take what to something to determine and we go for vote. You will see what you will do.
Why is already left the man you so love? Why is already like you join ADC? Why did you do that?
No, because I don't see I cannot go for one party system. I am not. This is a one party system. It's not possible. You just follow one party system. This is democracy. You are free to join any other party you feel. So you cannot just go for, if they are going for one political system, can you win? He was in ADC. He live AD, and he live and join, we form APC with him. So he now winning. And then if they cannot contest, can you win? This is democracy. You allow everybody, all the party to play. Not one opposition. Have something, you just arrest him, form EFCC to chase him out or put him for terrorist charge, finance. You know?
So that's why you left him.
Yeah, of course. That is why I left the party. I cannot go for one party system. And
now you are a member of the ADC. That's African Democratic Congress.
Yes. Even the pilot of the ship and the captain of the ship are pilot.
So it's very clear that you said Tinubu is gradually making the country to become a one-party state, and you are now going to ADC. Will it make any impact at all in 2027?
No, if you are going for ambush, you can't tell the people the road you will follow. It is during the election. During the election, will be determined where we are going.
Okay, during the election, you will determine where you are going.
Yes, the vote will determine whom we have to vote.
When I see that the road is clearly indicating that he is on the right path.
And the road, let's say if you are going to Mararaba and you fall into the road of Gogolada, you go Bozo to Gogolada, is this the same road?
Is that what you are saying? Is that the road?
I'm entering prayer.
Pardon, sir?
I'm entering prayer. They're starting prayer.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you so much for being part of this discussion with me. Really, I've been talking with Dr. Garus Gololo, a military officer who served in various missions in Nigeria, and equally a member of the ADC. I thought he was a member of the APC because I remember to be an active person with APC there. But suddenly he told me a while ago that he has actually left APC to join ADC. I most really appreciate him for finding time to be with me on this program this evening, and I do believe that
thank you very much.
yes, I do believe that it's only that he's going out to pray.
Okay.
He's going out to pray.
Okay.
Yeah. So, sir, we're still going to have you some other time going forward in case you are very much ready.
Other times.
In case you are very ready some other time.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay, appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, that's how far we can go on the program Big Talk. My guest was Dr. Garus Gololo. You all know him. He's trending on social media. You watch him on Facebook talking on national issues. And he's very vocal when it comes to analyzing issues internationally and locally as well. You listen to the contribution he made concerning the use of military force to kidnap or capture the president of Venezuela. That's Nicolas Maduro. As we speak, he is in United States facility, being detained there with his wife, Flores. Right now, that's what is happening now. Very soon, he will be charged to court, and then they will come up with accusations leveled against him, and then until he's able to defend that. But as we speak, Donald Trump is of the opinion that he will take over the running of the country almost without any definition, whether he's going to leave at a particular time. But meanwhile, in Venezuela, the Supreme Court of Venezuela has, sworn in the vice president who was deputizing for Nicolas Maduro in the person of Delcy Fedrigo, who is right now the person acting. And you watch him you watch her very clearly, where she's saying that he is not interested in what America has done to the president. That Maduro is still the president of Venezuela, and he should be released as quickly as possible. But we do not know what will happen next by the time America is able to settle down. Whether or they will equally go after her, nobody knows. But of course, one needs to be very careful when it comes to issue concerning America. That's how far we can go on the program Big Talk. We shall come your way again with yet another edition. My name again is Topsy Gimba. Do have a lovely time, and see you again, and bye-bye.
Politics decides our economy. Politics shapes our security. Politics defines our future. But who is asking the hard question?
Is intimidating governors to our opposition, and some allegations even say monies are offered to the tune of billions of naira to these governors to come to the APC.
On Big Talk, we take politics beyond party lines and press statements. We interrogate policies, challenge power,
and it shall be addressed,
and demand accountability from those who govern, from the presidency to the National Assembly, from state governments to grassroots politics. We break down the decisions that affect your